Oops, didn't mean to do that. Thank you, Yash, for hanging out. Have you already experienced everything this game has to offer, or is this new for you also? So, I did 100% the game back in 2017, right? That's when this game came out, right? Um, but haven't re-experienced a lot of this stuff since then, and I have like consumed a lot of like extraneous literature and theories, fan theories, and otherwise I've like done a lot of like additional extracurricular reading about the world. So nothing is nothing is I don't want to say nothing is surprising because there's still some stuff that I like. I don't think you can ever really like fully understand something, a piece of fiction at least, that has the kind of scope that this game does. So re-experiencing it has been pretty special. I was saying earlier, like I was quite affected by a moment that happened. Oh dear, the zombie clowns. Oh, we gotta go check in on my favorite character while we're here as well. But yeah, I was quite affected by the death of 2B that happened just moments ago, and I think playing this through on stream and having and paying it so much attention, because when I played it the first time I was like consuming it very like ravenously would be the best way to put it. I was like hungry for it and I wanted to see it all, and I was like there may have been moments where I like read something and I was like, okay, cool, cool, what's next, what's next? But now I'm like taking my time and I'm thinking about these things and looking at them again with like a more careful eye. So there's stuff that's like hitting me. I'm having revelations about it.
Man,
I feel like at the end of this,
whatever happened must have happened right here. Talk about a bad way to go.
at the end of this playthrough, I feel like I may have like a video essay's worth of information to talk about. Not information, video essay's worth of like opinions to talk about.
Alert. Emergency support request found in transmission records.
When was it sent?
Approximately 12 minutes ago.
That means they're still alive. Let's go.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Where was it marked? The desert. Annoying. I don't really want to go there. What I want to do is see my friend. And again, I've talked about this guy a lot. Oh my god, so creepy. Ugh. Not attacking me though. Still willing to sell me items. Yeah, I've mentioned this guy a couple of times in this stream, but like, it's especially nice, I think, in moments like this, at this point in the game where everything is so lonely and so many of the characters that you become familiar with having around have disappeared. You don't even have like a secondary your high unit helping you. There's no 2B or 9S following you around. It's just one at a time, and then Machine on a break is still on his break, all acting strange. I'm glad I rested. Break time. just so good. Just such a it's just so nice to come to this part of the world that you know, it's very familiar. Like this is like the first supplementary location you visit after like the resistance camp in your first playthrough, and so much about the world you learn here, and that guy's just there the whole way through. Yash says, going into something where you've already experienced and understood the more explicit plot elements lets you perceive more minute and subtle details. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's definitely a good way of putting it. Even if they're a lot of the time subtle and minute details I have seen, I maybe haven't, or let me put it this way: they are minute details that I have looked at, but maybe not seen, and So this has been a good this has just been a good experience for me, quite selfishly. When I first started the 100 follower NieR stream, God, it's been like a month, over a month, maybe even 2 months. When was it? It was September, I think, that I started it. I didn't think I would beat the whole game. I thought I was just gonna do like ending A, basically, in kind of celebration, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to continue, and it's not, it's not like I'm swimming in viewers as a result. I don't know that people necessarily want to be watching me play this game. But it's nice to have people dip in and out. I appreciate your presence. Let's get to the desert, finish this side quest, and then go to the forest. Quick save. Well, I always enjoy chatting with you, Yash. I'll be playing some different stuff soon. Once I beat this, I got some plans. I got a list. That's been the other good thing about being focused on playing this game, is that like in the meantime I've been able to more properly solidify what I want to be doing on the channel, and I've got this got an idea for how we're going to be proceeding and the way that I'll structure the streams and stuff. It's gonna be good. But I think I'll be playing Dark Souls pretty soon. First Dark Souls for the first time. I've only ever played Demon Souls. I played the first 10 minutes of Dark Souls once, and I played Bloodborne for a few hours, up to the first boss. I beat the first boss of Bloodborne, but apart from that I've had little to no FromSoft experience. Demon Souls is the only game in that world from that developer that I've beaten, and I don't remember much about it. I played it so long ago, and it was yeah, it was not particularly memorable at the time. I kind of just, it was like a curiosity. It didn't have like a lot of cultural significance, so I wasn't playing it with like a critical eye. I was playing it with like a I need to kill some time kind of eye. So yeah, I'm excited to properly play a Souls game. Come on, why won't it let me? There we go. Just wanted to take off the custom marker. There we go. Not close enough, huh?
Over there. Initiating rescue.
So yeah, if you want to hang out for that, I think that'll be cool. I'm going to be playing that. I'm sort of going to be sticking to a I'm thinking about my streams as sort of like a avenge the pain of our comrades. The machines hate us as much as we hate them. Not doing super well here. But yeah, I'm thinking about the stream as sort of complementary double features. From here on, I'll be doing like kind of going between two games at a time that I feel like have like thematic links or gameplay links that are interesting that I want to kind of explore. And so this is the first time I'm saying this out loud, but I'll be playing Dark Souls and Hollow Knight side by side, because I think from what I can see, there's actually kind of a lot of parallels in those games. And I don't think I'm the first person to notice them. But I would be interested in exploring them. Oh, these hacking games are taking so long. Oh, this is going to be a bust, isn't it? Saw that happening. Oh, look at that. Perfect. No damage taken. Another sacrifice for the altar. Speaking of post-apocalypse, very Mad Max imagery here in these units. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, maybe not. It might be okay. Ah. Trapped myself there. You will die writhing in pain. Not how I plan to go. I plan to die peacefully on a pile of my money. Pile of my hard-earned cash. Okay. One taken care of. I'm gonna hack another 4 or 5 more times now to destroy the second tank. Rough. Oops. No. Oh no. Oh. Oh man, I should not have been able to do that. I pulled it off. That was good. Pretty proud of that one, actually. Oh, I'm not proud of this, though. That's a tough mini game. Crazy, seeing these tanks in operation finally after, well, not finally. There are a couple of moments in the game where you fight this tank model machine unit, but, to fight it after having just been at the amusement park again, it's like it's very fresh in my mind, the memory of the first time you see the tank when you first go to the amusement park, and 9S tries to insist to 2B that they destroy it, and you have the option of not destroying it, which I've always taken. I don't actually know if you can destroy the tank in that moment. But yeah, they're not like harming you, so you can just kind of go past. It's a pretty early subversive moment in the story. Hey Yash, if you're gonna be lurking, you gotta use that lurk command, buddy. Come on, you know the rules. Exclamation mark lurk, thank you very much.
Lifeforms have been defeated.
But enjoy your lie down. Thank you very much.
This is one of the resistance
Oh wait,
members
it doesn't reset the counter. Okay.
No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Damn.
Analysis. All missing resistance members are deceased.
I suppose we'd better return their belongings.
Bloody dog tag, broken dog tag, rusty dog tag, and damage dog tag. But yeah, let's return. Sad. I'm gonna have to work out how to reset that counter between streams. Maybe I have to manually do it. Because that's not how many people are lurking. Alright. But yeah, I'm excited to now that I've thought about it some more, I'm excited to try Dark Souls. I've not historically been a fan of those types of games, but from what I've heard, it's the best entry level one to do, in terms of learning how to effectively play them. And I know there is a way to do it that, like, people who are fans of the Soulsborne style games often tell me when I tell them that they're too hard. Not that they're too hard for me. It's that the game rhythm doesn't really doesn't come naturally to me. The sort of limited resources, dodge and attack, lumbering movement kind of action game. It doesn't suit my brain play style. Even in games where it's an option, I tend to avoid it. So, but I've heard from people when I've said that you know, once you do it, once you get there, it's just a cinch to make your way through those worlds. Apart from like hidden traps and things like that. So I think that's. I mean, I'm excited to see if that's true. I may or may not abandon it depending on how frustrated I get with the game, because this is meant to be a chill time for me. So I don't want to stick to too heavily to any game that I don't think I'm gonna enjoy. But I have a good feeling about Hollow Knight from everything I've seen of that game. That game had has had a real weird second life in the last 6 months. I'm not sure what happened, but that game came out years ago, and when it did, I remember a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people enjoying it. And then it's like, in the last 6 months, it has had a huge resurgence. I don't know if there was like a new version of it that came out or something, or I know I got it in the PS Plus like free game for the month deal, but I don't think that's how everyone else is playing it. I'm not sure. No, they did not resistance member. The human race had many traditions when it came to mourning their dead. Not wrong. Oof. Relieved that I was too injured to fight. Allowed me to escape. What do we get? A couple pretty rare items there. Max HP up plus 6 chip, pretty good. 10,000 gold and 1800 XP. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, actually, can we afford one of Devil and Poplar's weapons? Let's have a look. We can, only just. Type 3 blade and Type 3 sword. They're not great weapons either. I don't think they should be a high priority until I'm collecting everything else. Oh, I missed that first bit of dialogue. I didn't realize they were giving me a quest. Strip screw, small gear, and machine oil. Yeah. I wonder if I've already got those things. I guess not. Alright, we'll do that another time. For now, we're going to go to the forest. But yeah, Hollow Knight's had a real, had a massive resurgence in, like, people talking about it, and my friends especially playing it. I remember thinking at the time that it came out that it kind of looked garbage. I think I had a pretty different impression of it to what is reality. I thought it was it reminded me of how Ori and the Will of the Wisp, or Ori and the Blind Forest looked. Will of the Wisp is the sequel, which is apparently quite good, but Ori and the Blind Forest is not a good game. It is not a good game to play. It feels bad. It's a bad jump, and I mean, I know that not all, like, the jump is not the most important thing in a game, but when it comes to platformers, like, it's got to be up there with the most important things, right? Just killing some of these guys for their parts. Hopefully, they've got some of the parts that we're looking for. So yeah, when I saw Hollow Knight, I guess the look of it kind of reminded me of the Ori games, or the Ori game. It's a kind of like post Hot Topic cartoon style, sad, like that main character from Hollow Knight, like, just looks like it looks like a character from like a MySpace comic. So I think my impression of the game was somewhat marred by its first the appearance of it. But then after spending some time like watching people play it, I realized not long after developing that initial opinion that there was a bit more to it than that. But it's not till now that I've felt inspired to play it after watching Yonso and Soph. Well, I watched Yonso play it, and Soph talked to me briefly about it, so I'm keen to dip in. And from what I can tell, it's got a lot of thematic and narrative similarities to Souls games in its like drip feeding of lore and environmental storytelling, and the way bosses are used. Resource unit. The Forest Temple.
Is that one of our large units?
Affirmative.
Oops.
Said unit
Hey,
appears
get
to
out of
be
here.
delivering something to the giant facility. Hypothesis.
That's annoying.
What's the resource it's transporting?
Unknown.
For what purpose?
Unknown.
What resource is it transporting, 9S? Are you ready to find out? Oh boy. Wait, I don't... Revenge for our king, of course. Still mad about that, huh? Stay mad, dude. Oh yeah, this dinosaur. I forgot about this guy. I think this is the only place you can fight this unit, from memory. And I think it takes quite a few hacks to get through it. Yeah, it does. It's not attacking me though, which is weird. Is it glitching out? Or am I just so good at the game that it's not had a chance to attack me yet? Weird. Normally it has like a kind of a raptor style of aggressing. Oh yeah, the Godzilla attack. That was what I was looking for. Hacking would kill it quicker, but this is fun. Unless I'm not doing any damage to it here, which is also possible. Oops. Did it so flawlessly all those other times. Am I not? I'm just like not even damaging it now. Is there an issue with this guy? There we go. I thought there was a rare item that you got from that unit type, but I guess not. Okay. Let's go to this resource tower.
Fog?
Analysis. The fog is actually steam emitted by a large enemy structural unit.
Steam? For what purpose?
Unknown.
I do love how defeated NieR sounds with everything he says. He's just so... he's lost all of his life and energy. All of his inquisitiveness. His nature's completely changed. Which is, you know, that's what trauma does, I guess. That's what happens when you watch the person you love die and lose your entire reality to I don't know. Because it's not even just that, like, it's not even just that the androids are wiped out and that the bunker no longer exists and all of that. Like, you know, obviously like that hurts, right? But like the real pain of this situation truly is the knowledge, is like learning the truth of the world, and finding out that it's completely different, not even a little bit different. It is completely different to what you
Hello.
believed
This
for
is
so
the
long.
resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
Where's the entry again? Down here? Yeah.
Is this writing? I can't read it.
Analysis. Writing is an ancient language known as angelic. It reads, meat box.
Okay then.
Meatbox. And that's the same writing that the unit names are written in when you first come across boss types, boss unit types, like the Goliath units and the other important large machines. All of their names are written in angelic in the first playthrough, and then when you play through as 9S and you can access their brains, you learn their names in common. Just trying to think if I should begin this section of the game now, or if I should hold off. I think I might... I can't save here. I might go back to the forest and save. My energy's kind of fading. Oh, I can't. Well, I guess we're doing it.
Is this entire building made of machines? Even on the inside?
Analysis. Many useless parts unrelated to machine lifeform functionality detected. The reason for using said parts is unknown.
There's no meaning to anything they do.
Keep telling yourself that, 9S. Quite clearly not true. So these temples are cool. They're like they're structured very much like a test of your abilities, like a gauntlet style experience. Maybe after I finish this floor, I'll take a little bathroom break and I'll be able to pull myself together for what's to come, if I remember it correctly. I don't even try to do. Oh, Deviler's request. Getting the parts I need while I'm here, farming gear. Oops. Okay. Well, one done. Alright. This is where I'll cut for the YouTube video and do a little breaky poo. And I'll be back in 30 seconds to a minute. Just realized I hadn't hydrated for a few hours. Maybe that's why I'm losing energy. Okay. Oh. I wonder if you can fall off the edge there. Probably not, right? That doesn't really suit this game's flavor of drama. Can you? Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, you just fall back down to the level below. I remember now. It's handy the way the camera fixates on the exit in sections like this. Kind of reminds me of the factory, the very first thing you do in this game. Quite similar in vibe. I prayed for unlimited. Oh boy. The meat box. I don't want to die.
Machines can't feel pain.
I mean, is that still the takeaway you're getting from this 9S? Like, his stubbornness to admit the ascension of these machines, or at least his refusal to at least humor the idea that these machines may be experiencing some form of pain is like, kind of, I mean, I guess he is sort of singularly focused at this point, so it's understandable that he's kind of blind to it. But if it were not for, oh god, that's not what I meant to do. But I prayed for Kesamoy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let me get out of there. Yeah, if it were not for the trauma that 9S is very clearly working through, perhaps unhealthily, it would be kind of annoying that he's not even really, he's not even slightly willing to admit that there's a possibility that, if not pain, these machines at least like, if not pain in the same way that a human or an android would experience it. You know, that is sort of the other weird thing about this, is like having the knowledge that you're not human, and then being gatekeepy about something like pain experience is it's a bit probo, honestly. Although maybe the insistence on the position is built from a place of inadequacy. I don't know. Maybe 9S's own lack of humanity is a sore point for it. Although I wonder, like, you know, do the androids consider themselves, I mean, are they programmed to feel pain? Are they Are they made in the likeness of humans? Or are they... I mean, it sounds like he's in pain when he gets hit. He experiences emotional pain. You know, now that I think about it, that's like a rather bleak... way to program like a warrior unit. Like, I don't know. Let's just shoot these guys rather than hacking. These are all still very much, as I mean, it's made obvious by the dialogue. These robots are all still very much in allegiance to the Forest King, in spite of them being located in this like tower structure, for the purpose of which is yet to be revealed.
Shut up! Shut up!
This cannot continue. This forest is our forest, and this cannot continue. This cannot continue is like such an interesting combination of words, and it's like banality. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gone. We had a moment. We had a glitch moment there. Yeah, this cannot continue being like the repeated line is like it's a kind of a bizarre sentence. This cannot continue. It's very like it's very insistent, but it's like it's not anything a human would say. They might say this can't continue.
Speculation. Perhaps these are raw materials from the structure itself, possibly useful for creating weapons.
What?
Should have refrained from hacking before I got all of that information. I think I might have missed dialogue there. Oh well.
Prepare energy. Close range firing mode. Maximum output.
9S.
Fire.
He's a man on a mission. So hectic. Well, look, that's a good place, I think, to leave it. We'll pick back up on A2's situation. Currently monitoring progress to analyze effect. Hold pod. Issue detected in your conversational functionality. Numerous machine lifeforms whose network functions were destroyed remain out of control. Please take caution. Affirmative. So we'll find a save point and then we'll leave it there. But great sesh for me. Nice to get to this point again.
Analysis. Your high unit A2 was restarted 5 minutes and 42 seconds ago. The cause was excessive strain due to battle against a large machine life form.
All this goddamn sand is starting to piss me off.
Same.
Fuel filter performance deteriorating. Fine particulate matter seems to have entered the filter while fighting in the desert. Proposal. Replace the faulty part immediately.
You make it sound so easy.
Records indicate said part was once used at the resistance camp.
The resistance camp.
Okay.